This is a really sharp 1954 two-door sedan. Just mild street rod. Somebody restored it years ago. They did put a front suspension, different front clip on it. It's got power steering with power disc brakes in the front. It's got American Racing chrome torque thrust rims. Tires are in great shape on it. When it came in, the paint job, I'm guessing, is probably, paint job and restoration is probably 5 to 10 years old, if I had to guess. And we got it in and completely polished all the chrome, stainless, and the paint, and it really looks nice. Chrome looks excellent, the grille looks really nice, bumpers look nice. It's got the aftermarket headlights in it. The serpentine belt system, we need to tighten just a little more. It's got a little squeal to the belt, or a little noise to the belt. Does have power steering, power disc brakes. It's got the tune port injection in it. It's kind of neat. So someone spent a lot of time and money on this build of this car. Bottom of the hood's all painted nice, just like the rest of the car. Engine compartment's painted. It does have an air conditioning compressor on there, but they never run the rest of the AC stuff. This car I'd classify as a driver. It has better than driver paint. I would say it's all been buffed out, looks beautiful. It's got a great shine on it. Nice looking wheels, nice looking trim. It's already got the fuel injected motor, power steering, power disc brakes, but it's still going to need some mechanical, light mechanical stuff and some gauges, stuff like that I'll point out to you when we get to the drive of it and the interior. If we look at the hood alignment here, it looks really nice from front to back, got a pretty good even gap. Same thing over here in the passenger side. Wheels and tires look good. Paint looks good on the fender. Come down here to the bottom of the fender. There's no blisters down there. We do have just a little bit of a paint chip right here by the edge of the door. Other than that, the rest of that gap looks good. No blisters in the bottom of the door anywhere. Rocker panel looks nice. We do have just a tiny little ding, very, very small, right down here by my finger. I don't even know if you can see it right there. And the door itself at the very bottom sticks out just a little bit. I'm guessing it fits pretty good up to the top, but I'm guessing it needs to be tweaked a little bit at the bottom. Bottom of the rear quarter is in excellent shape. No blisters down low, in front or behind the wheel. That all looks really good. The trim's been polished up good. A couple little dings and stuff in the trim, but it's not all dented up bad at all. Besides that door sticking out at the bottom, look at the rest of the paint here. I mean, if you look up and down the sides, it's been buffed to an awesome shine. Very straight and sleek paint on it. It's got a nice sounding dual exhaust, nice tips. Chrome bumpers have all been re-chromed with the bumper guards and stuff too. Tail lights have all been re-chromed. Sorry about that. Lenses are in great shape. Taillight chrome's all new. So appearance wise and the way this thing runs, it's just fantastic looking. Really nice looking car. We're going to price this at $21,000 and we're going to sell it as a great looking kind of a driver project. Still going to need a few of the gauges done. I know the speedometer doesn't work. A few little things like that still. But for that price range, a guy can buy it and do a few things. The inside of the dash is painted beautifully on it. It's got a custom steering wheel, all new custom interior, buckets, console. Headliner is excellent. No rips or tears or sags anywhere in the headliner. Back seat looks great. I mean, this was all professionally done back 5 to 10 years ago, I'm guessing, at the time of the build. And when they did it, they put a beautiful paint job on all the interior panels of this car as well, and the dash is just as nice as the exterior paint. So very nicely finished, wet sand and buffed on the interior pieces too. They look like glass. Just a very nice finish. Our strikers are all redone. Corners of the doors are good. Rubbers are new. A lot of the hard work on this car, guys, is done. Door shuts really nice except for at that bottom adjustment. There is a paint crack right here in the back valance back here, bumper it. This door fits a lot better. It still sticks out just a little bit, but is not as bad as the passenger side. As we look up and down the side, still very nice straight paint. No bubbles or blisters at all behind the rear wheel. That all looks good. There is some blistering right here below this chrome, right above the wheel lip. The inside all feels nice and solid right there. You can feel the lip, but there is some blisters right along here where some moisture must have got in under that chrome, right in that area. In front of the wheel, no bubbles or blisters. That's all nice and solid. We got a couple little paint imperfections right here where the paint's just kind of chipped off just a little bit in the corner. Front fender paint is excellent. If you can look here, just at the quality of the paint job, it was a really nice paint job when it was done. We do have two tiny little chips right here by my finger. Other than that, the rest of the front fender looks really good. Bottom of the front fender looks great, no bubbles, no blisters, and the door looks nice. So we do have a few little chips right down along this edge right here. And again, inside the door jamb looks good. All the corner of the doors, it's all been painted nice. We are missing a screw here. Wing windows open and close and lock properly. Really a nice custom interior. It's very comfortable as well. So I'm not sure exactly if this is leather or vinyl, but it sure kind of feels like leather to me, or a naga hide at least. It's just a nice soft vinyl or leather. As far as the inside goes, like I said, the headliner's in fantastic shape. Does have the visors. It went with a gray headliner. Other than that, everything else is in the white naga hide or leather, just like door panels and seats and everything match. These door panels are customized where they have the ribs in them too, so just very nice. Does have a horn button here, and this heater fan does work. I don't know, there you can hear it. It's got electric fuel pump on it too, so it's hard to hear, but the toggle on that works. The heater fan works. Tach works. Temp gauge works. Oil pressure gauge works. As far as our temp goes, we're running about 200. Gas gauge is not working. I don't know if it needs a sending unit or what. Either that or it's full. It's over top of full. Factory speedometer and gauges are not hooked up, so that's why they got all the gauges down here. I'm not sure what it's going to take to hook the speedometer up, but it looks to me it's only got 8 miles on this odometer, so I'm guessing they probably hooked the speedometer up and it worked for 8 miles and cable broke or something like that. So looks like a new odometer and everything. So not sure what's going on there. Does have the key, and then it does have a starter button over here on the left hand side. AM FM cassette, just an older one that is not working. As far as the wipers, I don't know where the switch is for the wipers. Does have the new wiper arms, and wipers are new on there, but I'm not sure how to turn them on. As far as our front suspension, the front end goes nice and straight down the road, no hands on the wheel. Does have the power disc brakes, absolutely no pull left or right. And power steering on this thing's really nice as well. Take that back, guys. The speedometer's starting to work a little bit. It does bounce. So the cable must be hooked up. It just must be something else wrong with it. Speedometer works about 45, 50. Also, the car needs a good tune. We are going to give it tuned up. We just got it in and got it cleaned up, and so we're going to put some plugs and stuff in it and give it a good tune up. Drives nice and straight down the road. I'm guessing it probably needs a new cable, guys. Shocks feel good on it.